Hi, I got exciting news for every Despia user. We have now introduced a new feature called Web App Synchronization, and this is going to allow you to create even better hybrid mobile application experience in syncing your web application and your mobile application, so that links that lead to your web application are automatically being opened on the mobile application if that was installed. And if users open your web application in Safari or in any other browser that supports that functionality, it's going to get prompted to open that page in the mobile application if they would like. So that is a great feature that we have set up here, and I want to show you how we get started with that. So let me share my iPhone real quick here, and we will start a little demo here. Let's see how that works. Beautiful. So now I'm sharing my iPhone, and as you can see, I'm in a WeWeb web application. We'll be adding support for Toddle real soon. We're working together with the Toddle team to make sure to get that functionality in the next few days to Toddle. But for now, WeWeb has been a little bit faster. So as you can see, I'm getting this native dialog saying WeWeb demo. What do you want to open this in the mobile app, right? This specific page. And if I open, it's opening it in the mobile app, and it's also automatically refreshing that to make sure, that it's going to show the latest version and the latest content in my application. So that's beautiful. Look at that. So what I can also do now is I can also, when I send someone a link, I have a link here now to my web application, as you can see. If I click on this link, or any other app would redirect to that link in Safari, you see it automatically opens that in my mobile application. So that's dramatically improving the user experience, but it's also improving any OAuth related issues where you would navigate outside of the app and then navigate back into. Now, the navigating outside is easy in Despia, but the navigating back into is quite complex, and that solves it. So you can go back to Safari, and then once you're done with your Google Auth, you can just open that URL with the query parameter of your authentication code, and that will automatically be opened, and all paths will be inherited automatically. So that is super exciting. And as you can see, if I'm going to go inside of my URL here, right, and I would be going to my /404 page, which is not styled, right? In here, in WeWeb, it was supposed to have a slash. Let's see. There we go. Let's add a slash in here. There you go. I'm now going to my /404 page because I don't have another page. I'm getting a blank page. I go on open. You see it opens that specific page in the WeWeb mobile application built using Despia as well. So you do have that, that native linking functionality here. So look at that. Let's just fix the path here with the 404. There we go. And that is a cool feature that we have available, solving a bunch of issues and improving the user experience inside of our application. And when the application is closed, same thing, it opens the application and you're ready to go. So now I want to show you how you set that up, because it is super simple to do. So let's put the iPhone aside here. There are a few things that we need to do. So we want to make sure that in the Despia editor, we enable this new functionality called Web App Synchronization. It's off by default, so you want to make sure that you have it turned on. And once you have it turned on, you don't want to click on export the project now and do auto publish or exporting the code, because there are a few more steps that we have to do to enable that feature. So first of all, we want to go to our Apple developer account, and we want to go to our bundle ID. If you don't already have a bundle ID registered, I would suggest you to take a look at the video that we have on this YouTube channel on how you can publish or auto-publish your mobile application to the App Store. But once you have that done, once you got those things set up, you want to go to your bundle ID, and you want to make sure that you check associated domains. That is the functionality that we need. So you see this thing here called associated domains. You want to make sure that this will be off by default. You want to make sure to turn associated domains on, save that configuration, confirm, and then after that has been saved, there you go. I even got an email apparently. After that has been saved, you want to export your iOS project again or send it to the App Store in one click. And then once you got that, you want to go through the process, approve it on the App Store Connect, and then get it to test flight, and it should work in there. So that's the setup that we need to do in terms of that. There's one more thing that we need to do to get this working with WeWeb and iOS. We'll also make another video how to set this up with WeWeb and Android, but for now in this video we're going to focus on iOS. So to set this up for iOS, we need to have a specific file, an AppLink JSON file. And there are a few things about this JSON file that we need to set up. So this part here will need to be and I'll be sharing a template in the link down below. This will need to be your Apple Team ID. And then this part here will need to be your App Bundle ID. So we want to get that information and put it inside of here. So what we need to do is we want to go on Export iOS Project, and we see we have our, we have our bundle ID in here. So I can copy the bundle ID for this app. This is how we link it, and we'll be adding this in our WeWeb application. I will put in here my bundle ID, and then I need to get my team ID. I can get that from the App Store Connect, as you can see, or from the Apple developer, as you can see inside of here. And I'll be placing this inside of here. Team ID, bundle ID, keep the rest of the file as is. You want to go and then save this file, right? And there we go. Now we want to upload this on WeWeb under a specific path that I already have set up. So, I could actually do the demoing today. But WeWeb has actually a quite cool feature here that allows us to do those things. So if I go on More in WeWeb and I go on Files, you see that I already have this file uploaded. You would just drag it in again, and the file needs to be the file extension /.wellknown/Apple App Site Association. That's the file you want to upload on this specific path in WeWeb under More Files, right? You have it in here. You click on More and you click on Files, and then you can upload that file, the one that we just built with that team ID and that bundle ID. It needs to be this specific path here, /.well-known/Apple Site Association. And that is what you need to do. Then you want to make sure to publish everything. And this is adding that functionality to have that native linking, as you can see. So now if that is on and we have it on test flight, I can share my screen again so we can take a final look at this beautiful new feature. As you can see, if I open my web application now, because we have that file available, it can take a little bit before Apple has indexed that, but once it is, it's rapidly fast. I get this native dialog and I can open that specific page natively in the app. You'll also see that, with that functionality, if I click on any link or any other service like Google would be redirecting to that link, it would automatically open that specific page with all paths and all parameters inside of my native application, letting me set, for example, Google OAuth cookies to get them inside of that native session of my application. So that's solving a bunch of, things that were needed with Despia. And we, thanks to the feedback from Phil, who is a WeWeb user, we actually implemented that. So thank you so much, Phil, for bringing this up. He had some issues in terms of OAuth workflows inside of Despia and WeWeb, and that's why we added that feature to have you streamline that process. We'll be also making more videos how to set those things up with other tools, how to set this up with Android. But I want to personally thank you for using Despia or for considering using Despia. And if you ever face anything that is slowing you down from making progress, we're here to make sure that we add those features that you need, resolve any roadblocks that you have. That's my personal promise to everybody using Despia. We want to make sure that Despia will be the best way how you can build your mobile application, and that it's the best solution out there. And that's my personal promise, and we'll be working day and night to ensure that that is the case. So thank you so much for considering or for using Despia. I really appreciate that. And if you're still thinking about Should you use Despia? Shouldn't you use Despia? I would highly invite you to watch some of the videos that we have on this YouTube channel here, or just sign up and try it out yourself. I do think it is definitely worth the investment. It's a pretty small investment with all the features that you're getting, and if you consider that it's a lifetime deal. So I would highly encourage you to test it out. But of course, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your interest even. I really appreciate that, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.